What is up, guys? We are back with in the garage working on the STi. We're gonna go ahead and tear down the heads today, get them cleaned so that we can start laying everything out to figure out what we want to port, get the valves cleaned, get those lapped, get everything back together so that when we drop the pistons in, we can go ahead and just put the heads right back on and be done with it. Alright guys, we got the head sitting here. I'm gonna go ahead and start breaking it down so that we can pull the valves and the springs out and then get it with some, hit it with some brake cleaner and start getting it cleaned up. Alright, so we've got these out. The next thing we're going to do is start taking the buckets, springs, and valves out. So I'm going to use this tool. First thing we want to do is get this out of here. Just take a magnet, pull that out. You do want to keep these organized. It does matter. So we've got this, so I'm just going to lay these in. This is the left side head. And I'm just going to go, actually sorry, this is the right side head. Nope. Yeah, that's exhaust. It's combustion, left side head. Can't think straight right now apparently. Left side head, so we're just going to go from the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I've got this for the valves and springs. So I'm going to do left side, top, front, back, bottom. We'll just pop holes in these. Put that in there. This I got because you cannot use a standard one. You need to use one of these big C-clamp style or the special Subaru one, which I didn't feel like paying for because it was $90 and this was $15, and this works just as well. So we're going to snap this on the end here. You're going to take this, put it over, make contact with the valve in the back here. And I want this one out pretty far because I don't want to have to thread and de-thread this front one. So we'll go ahead and get that in there. We'll get this to get on there. Take our little bar, make sure we know where our magnet is, and we'll start just turning this to compress this spring so that we can get the retainers out of there. Other. Keepers are done, so now we can start winding this back out. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get your seat, your spring. You can now push your valve out through the bottom. And these valves are nasty. Even if it's not focused, you guys should be able to see that. Those valves are disgusting. But we're gonna lay them all in. So that was the front, and from the front of the motor. So that one will go right in there. And I'm just gonna roll through and do these one at a time through from here on. Alright guys, so we've got the head out, took it apart, got the valves out. So now I'm going to start spraying it down. My main goal here is to get the most of this gunk off of this motor and then the carbon buildups out of there. So we're going to start hosing it down with brake cleaner and just see what happens. Get this brass brush that shouldn't mar or scratch anything. It should just, you know, about as gentle of a wire brush as you can get. And this brake parts cleaner is going to clean most of this just on contact. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not trying to get it perfect. I think I've changed my mind as far as how aggressive, or you know, how much work I want to put into cleaning up the block. It's just not visible on this car. So I think what we're gonna do is just get it clean, shine it up a little bit maybe, and then bolt everything back on. Alright guys, so that is it for cleaning up the head. A lot of brake parts cleaner, a good towel, and then a brass wire brush. And I've got it respectably clean. The mating surfaces do need to be cleaned again. I'm going to send some pictures over to a buddy of mine, have him come take a look, just to make sure he thinks the combustion chamber's clean enough. I know the mating surfaces aren't. They're going to get scraped, but I'm going to do that right before we put it on the engine, because I do want to clean it one more time, just a rough clean, and then clean the mating surfaces before we put it on there. So that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.